Okay, now we got this problem. We got a rectangle. And all we know about is 6 and 3. We got this semicircle inside it. The question is, what's the area of this circle? Semicircle. Well, you got to remember the trick to this is the formula for a circle is area is equal to pi r squared, right? Which is a big clue. It tells us we're going to work with pi. So how do we go about this thing? Well, we know that this is the radius, this is the origin. This is the radius, this is the radius. That's the radius. That's the radius. And I'm just going to assume that this is also right angles. Well, if we drop a line perpendicular from that 3, this line here becomes r minus 3, the length. There's 1. All right, now we've got to figure out what this side is. It comes straight across. Okay. I know that this distance is r from here to here. Right? So this side here is equal to r minus 6. Is this a right triangle? Well, because of this bisection here, I know that this angle and this angle are the same. I also know that this angle and this angle are the same. Since everything's congruent, our angles are the same. These are the same size. I think they're called congruent. Test my memory. So if these are the same, then I also know that this line here is r minus 6. Okay? Now I can start to do something with this. I want to know what r is. Well, we go back and use our Pythagorean theorem. I'm going to call this side A, this side B. R minus 3 squared, by the way, A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. R minus 6 squared is equal to R squared. Do the math in here, we get R squared minus 6R plus 9 plus R squared minus 12R plus 36 is equal to R squared. I can subtract an R squared off both sides, combine like terms. Let me get a better pen. R squared minus 18R plus 45 is equal to 0. I can factor this. I need 18, so it'll be R minus 15 times r minus 3 is equal to 0. I can set both of these factors equal to 0. It can't be 3 because this would be a negative number. This would be 0. So r minus 15 is equal to 0. Therefore, radius is equal to 15. I plug 15 into my equation. Radius is equal to pi times 15 squared. 15 squared is 175. That's for a circle, but I've got a semicircle. So I got to take this, divide it in half. .5 pi. Now a variation of this, they didn't ask it, but you could figure out what the area of the rectangle is. There's r minus 6 plus r for that side, r minus 3, or I'm sorry, r times r minus 3, or add r minus 3 for the length. And it's just length times width.